Friends podcast with Robbie, Kevin, and Joe. Across from me, we have Kevin and Joe.
Well, how's it going?
Oh, it's a great August 11th at 1 something p.m. Did you just check your watch?
I did.
Is it 1 something p.m.?
It's 150.
Well, that's something, right?
Yeah. Figure I get you closer than something.
All right, fine, 150. Yeah, so we do these episodes just random times. We kind of just set a time and just go at it, I think.
Doesn't matter. They don't need to know the time.
I guess, because, oh, yeah, I got to do plugs. So, still working on this. Episodes come out, new episodes on Wednesdays, 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Pacific Standard Time, PDT. I was going to say BDT. What is BDT?
I have no idea.
I think you made it up.
Best.
PST, Pacific Standard Time.
PDT. I don't know
Pacific
what the
Daylight Time.
Daylight Time, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know.
Remember,
That's
we don't know
what it
what we're
says.
talking about.
No. It's PST. That's what it used to be.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it became PDT. I'm sure it's been around forever, but that's what they use on
Pacific
everything.
Daylight Time.
Oh. Well, it's going to be Wednesdays now because I think I released the last episode on
Again,
Tuesday.
don't hold us to that.
No. You can hold us to the Wednesdays, I think. Wednesdays at 6 a.m.
Again, do not hold us to that.
You can't hold me to the Tuesday, though. I think I need a little bit more time to practice my editing because I suck at it. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about, we're going to attempt to talk about, we actually have a synopsis schedule, whatever you want to call it.
We'll get there at episode 10, right when Robbie loses interest.
I'm not losing interest. So today's episode, we got Mandela Effect, movies that scared you as a kid, and the difference between having 1 and 2 kids. This is such a weird range of topics. Yeah, we should probably like condense it into more like relative things. But we're gonna roll with what we got.
You're the only one with 2 kids.
I know. It's a
But I
different
got-
problem from
So-
him. My problem was completely different
Take the
than what his
mic. Take the
problems
mic,
are.
Joe.
We have the perfect setup. We have 2 kids, 1 kid,
No kids.
no kids.
Zoo.
Zoo, yeah, your pet parent.
Mhm.
So it's like the perfect conversation for us. But that's for later.
Yes.
We had a listener ask about your uncle Joe. What the fuck's up with your uncle? You know, you kind of led off with your mom's suicidal, and then it wasn't your mom;
No.
it was your uncle.
My mom's watching my uncle for the next 2 weeks because his wife was supposed to go on an Alaskan cruise, but they missed the flight yesterday and completely missed the cruise.
What? That's
Yeah.
non-refundable usually.
No, they pay for the insurance, so they're getting 80% back.
80% of $5,000.
More than that because they had the big suite.
Oh,
He's rich,
oh.
so
Why is your rich uncle on suicide watch? That's kind of weird.
he's depressed. His grandfather killed himself from depression. So
Oh, that makes sense. You know what? Money doesn't buy happiness.
No,
I don't
it
care
does
what
not.
anyone says.
No.
Money just causes problems.
But it helps.
It does. You know what?
it does help a little.
I'd be happy if all my bills were paid.
I would be happy if all my bills were paid.
Yeah,
What?
see, there you go.
All my bills are paid.
I'd be happy as shit if my house was paid off.
Yeah, that's an extra like
And that's all money.
$1,700
Yeah.
a month.
Yeah, I could do a lot more with $1,700 a month.
Okay, so money doesn't. So your uncle's good now, or is he not good? We need to close this loop.
No, so he's still depressed, but I finally got him out of the house for the first time in like 3 months because I took him up to Mount Charleston.
Oh.
They could not get him out of the house forever, and I was like, dude, you want to go to Mount Charleston? I was like, you should come with me in the boys. So he actually went.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so just for context, here in Vegas, it's really hot. Well, I keep saying that because it is. But we do have
It
a
was
mountain
110.
area.
It was 110 yesterday.
110. So we are surrounded by. We're essentially in this valley, surrounded by mountains,
We're in
and
a
we have
bowl.
this.
Yeah,
what?
we're in a bowl.
We're in a bowl.
Yeah.
We do have this one area, Mount Charleston, where it gets snow. It's cool. There's a ski lodge up there / mountain bike lodge, I
Yep.
guess. And there was a restaurant, but that joint burned down.
It's still burnt down. We went and looked at it.
Oh,
It's still
I was
burnt
about to
down.
say, is it still burned down?
Yeah, it's still burnt down. It's completely gone. But we
Were they constructing anything? Because they
no,
they
nothing.
had plans.
It's just empty field at the moment.
Oh, that sucks. I mean, it's gonna be 10 years before that thing's rebuilt. I still think, allegedly.
Well, you got to think they just had the flood. They got to.
Guy did it for-
They still got to fix all the roads from that major flood that happened during your birthday last year. They're still fixing that.
Oh yeah, we weren't even here for my birthday. That was
No.
such a.
That was last year.
You know, my wife forgot that we had like hurricane were hurricane during my birthday weekend.
That's why me and
We
Kevin
weren't here.
That's why me and Kevin left early because
Yeah.
we didn't want to get caught in it trying to get back down here.
Yeah. Okay. So for context, so for my birthday last year, I had this crazy. My wife did like the TV style. Well, I think it's like TV style. So it was a big surprise party at a giant cabin up in Duck Creek, Utah. Probably the most amazing thing that's ever happened.
It was a blast.
Definitely. It was crazy. You ever just see those shows where you walk in and there's your entire family just sitting there, all your friends and family just like, surprise, and you didn't know? Yeah, that's what happened. And I had one of those stunned looks of, what the? How the hell? Why are you
You
here?
actually did a double take.
He did do a double take.
You were like
Yeah, for someone who really never surprised about anything.
you were surprised.
I was completely surprised. It was pretty awesome. One of the best moments of my life, by far. By far, I'll remember it for the rest of my life. You know, I'm getting old, and I'm not remembering as much, but definitely one of my best moments. But yeah, it was flooding, and so what were we on before? You're okay. So your uncle's good now.
No. So when we were up at Mount Charleston, he was actually having a good time. He got to meet Smokey the Bear, or Smokey Bear, where the fuck his name is. Then
Okay.
you think he retires as deputy fire chief. So
Oh, sounds like his buddy.
yeah, so they had this whole fire rescue thing going up there. So he got to see the off-road fire trucks that use at Mount Charleston. So he was actually having a good time. Took him to this overview. Out of nowhere, it just started downpouring on us. So we had to like sprint back to like 1,000 feet up a hill to my car.
Why didn't you just have fun in the rain? Just
It
play
was
in the
fucking
rain.
freezing. The
Yeah.
temperature dropped down to 50 after it rained. It was cold.
Well, yeah, you're in Mount Charleston. You're up
Yeah.
in the hill.
So we're in shorts and a t-shirt. So we're sprinting back. We're all of us are soaked. And he's like dying from breathing. He's like, I'm out of shape. I'm like, no, you're a flatlander. You live in Massachusetts at like 10 feet above sea level. We are now at 8,500 feet. We
Is
are
it
like
that high?
Yeah.
They have the little signs as you drive up and
That's how I
down.
knew where we were at.
Yeah, and I've looked at them, but I have no clue how high we are. I just know when you bake stuff, you got to like consider that.
When you smoke food, you have to consider that too here.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Damn. I smoke food all the time. I throw it in my smoker and just make it delicious. Well, maybe I'll look into
You
that.
also got to take in our temperature too here in the summertime for your smoking food because it will cook a little bit faster because it's 120 out.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Usually your smoker's just at whatever, 225, I guess, 250.
Yeah,
We should have a barbecue.
we should.
That was a great segue. For our sponsor. Charcoal. No, I'm kidding.
Charcoal.
Oh, man, that's great.
But no. So after we got back from Mount Charleston, that's when he found out his wife missed the flight that he just paid all that money for. in
Was
the
it-
cruise.
oh,
So
wait.
he was like good, and then he's like depressed again because now his wife is home drunk because she missed the flight and all her stuff is in Seattle, Washington.
Wait a sec. They weren't both going?
No.
Just her?
She was going with, it was a girls trip.
Oh,
So that's why she couldn't watch him. She had to send him to my mom, so my mom to watch him so he doesn't do anything stupid.
So all the girls went, but her?
No, they all missed the flight because they all decided to go eat breakfast and not pay attention to the time. So all their luggage, all 6 of them, like their luggage got sent to Seattle while they're eating breakfast, and when they actually got to go to the thing, the plane was already gone.
That's just poor time management.
It really was, yes.
That's
I'm
Robbie
speechless.
levels of time management.
Bro,
Yes.
I'm not that bad. Usually.
So she calls my uncle like drunk as shit, saying that she's home. And my uncle's like, "Why are you home?" So like, "Oh, we all missed our flight." So he obviously went into a complete depression because of the bad news, which didn't help. So he was good, and then the rest of the day, yesterday and today, he's back to being moping around depressed.
You know, I hope your family never sees this, but I do have a question. Could his wife be the cause of his depression?
Actually, it's his kids. Not his wife, it's his kids.
Oh, okay. Because when you told me that, I'm like, how often does this happen?
No, he just can't handle anything right now at the moment.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone gets to that point in life where you're like, I need to take a break.
Yeah.
That was me like, what, 2-3 weeks ago? Beginning of July? I was just like, I need a break. Because we had to deal with the ACs, there's some
Oh.
vehicle stuff. It was just like
All the
in my-
bad stuff happens at once. I
Yeah.
think that's what happened to him. Was like both his kids and like everything just piled up, and he just put him in complete depression. That was me 3 years ago.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I didn't want to leave the house. Robbie's like, "You want to go out?" I'm like, "No."
I know. I call you all the time and be like, "Hey, stop being a dick. Let's do something."
Yeah, basically.
And then you would know. I think you came out once.
I stopped answering my phone for like 6 months.
No, you would answer my calls.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, screw everybody else except for Kevin. I'm sure you answered Kevin's calls.
Kevin never called me. He didn't care.
Wow, you're a
I
dick
did.
of a friend.
No, he never told me nothing.
You don't just know your friends.
No, you don't know me.
I know you.
No, you don't.
I know you well enough. I think I would know if I needed to call you.
No, you wouldn't.
Why not?
I don't know. I just don't think you would know that.
I mean, you don't post.
No, I don't. See, how would you know?
I would know.
And Joe doesn't either.
No.
Even before that, even before he got rid of all the socials, he never
Posted
really
shit.
posted
No,
shit.
I knew shit was going down when you deleted all your socials. I was like, oh fuck, Joe's fucked.
Yeah,
I
I
need
did.
to-
I did delete.
It was like
post
a-
a lot of sad shit that was stupid at the beginning. Then
Yeah,
I deleted everything.
You posted a bunch of sad shit, and then all of a sudden it was just all gone, and I'm like, Joe, oh, we still friends? And
Yeah,
you're
see, I don't see any of that because I don't have any of the socials either.
well, guess what you need?
No.
Just
I
'cause-
got rid of them, and it's so much better without them.
Why not just have socials with literally the people you like on it?
No.
You don't need 900 friends.
No, because it's like every time they like something, you get some fucking stupid horse shit in your
Wait.
feed. It's like I don't want to deal with it.
But you're only gonna have like me, Joe, and maybe 3 other people, and I never post.
And you have my phone number. You can get a hold of me.
I have this. The last post I made was like a year and a half ago. Was actually my birthday.
I think that was the last time I actually posted anything. Was your birthday too?
Yeah, so you would have
Nah.
people who literally don't post anything.
Yeah, I never did either. I mean, if you guys knew me, because I got rid of my Facebook years ago. I got rid of it 8 years ago.
I never was your Facebook friend.
See, exactly. And I never posted shit. And I was like, why do I have this?
That's basically why I got rid of everything. 'Cause I just stopped posting. I'm like, why do I
I
even have
stopped
it
posting,
anymore?
but it is nice when like some random person reaches out to you, like, "Hey, blah blah blah, we haven't talked in
No, it was always stupid shit. It was always some chick who sat next to me in like science class. They just recognize the name. They don't remember me. They just recognize the name. Oh, hey, let's be friends. Nah, you'll never talk to me, so fuck off.
Kevin, you should just be more rememberable.
The name carries a lot.
The last name, yeah.
Clearly, not.
Yeah.
What nuts?
Yeah, the name carries it. You dickhead. The name carries a lot of remembrance.
Yeah, my name carries. I think it's just me that carries a lot of.
Your
remembrance.
last name is a weed.
No, it's not. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
guess
Yeah.
you could look at it that way. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
Usually that's not the joke what they would use when I was young. They would be like, "Oh, you read a lot, huh?" And I'm like, "Bro, that's
That makes
dumbest
sense.
Or it's
stuff
that
ever."
little flat piece of wood that you put on a saxophone.
What? You're just blowing my mind right now.
Yeah.
No one's ever compared me to that.
A flat piece of wood.
What is happening? Okay. So, we've come full circle on your family, Joe, and they are still fucked up.
Yes.
But it's better fucked up, and now the audience knows why they're fucked up.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll revisit.
There's a little bit
later.
more content to it
A
now.
little bit more context. The Mandela effect. Holy crap! So
Old
when we were, huh?
Old topic, but
It's not an old topic. It's a good. So when we were leaving last week, so this is how our process works. Hey, what do you want to talk about next week? Oh, we're just gonna talk about whatever. Ah, the Mandela effect. Da 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 da. And then all of a
Who
sudden,
brought that up anyway? Was it Kevin?
I think it was Kevin. Was it you?
It might have been. I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay, so yeah, so that's that's what came up. So for those who, for some reason, might not know what the Mandela effect is, essentially the Mandela effect is a phenomenon where a person, actually a group of people, not even a singular person, just like a group of people, like a substantial group of people, like thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions even maybe, remember an event, how it did not happen, or see a word like it didn't show, I guess you could say. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Kind of like the fog of war.
Yeah. So my example would be like the Berenstein Bears versus the Berenstain Bears. I don't. That was one that's really like the only one I really remember.
That's like one of the. I think that's like
like
the
the-
most rememberable one. That and the Fruit of the Looms thing.
Oh yeah, it was Fruit of the Looms.
But I like.
Didn't Fruit of the Looms come out because?
Yeah, they came out and they said, well, we switched. They started using the cornucopia in like 2002. So it wasn't something that was always there. They just started using it, from what I remember. They said, it was never there the whole time, but we did use it, just not the way you think.
So everyone remembers there not being a cornucopia, or
there being one there when there wasn't for the whole time.
For the whole time, I remember them having like logo changes, and then
Well, they changed their. They've
I
been
remember it was a
changing
bunch
their
of fat
logos
guys in
like 100 times.
costumes.
Oh shit!
Remember the guys dancing in the apple costumes and shit? And the grapes?
The grapes. I remember
the commercials.
dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's Jesus. I don't even watch TV anymore, and I kind of wish they still had that stuff. Maybe that's why I don't watch TV because of that.
And they had the rotted leaf that was just sitting there.
They don't make any good commercials anymore. They all suck.
Yeah, they definitely also like, wow, we're bad at planning topics. Yeah, we should just go with whatever. I think that's how this is gonna work from now on.
Yeah.
We were like, oh yeah, we're gonna talk about this, and we're like 2 words.
I told you that would happen.
Yeah, you did say that would happen, but we gave it the good old American try. You guys are American, right?
I guess. Technically, none of us are Americans, but
I'm part American.
Which part?
I'm Native American. I'm part Native American, so
technically they're not American either. They came over during the Ice Age.
So
Technically, America had no native people that actually were born here. They all literally migrated here at some point in time.
So this was just a random underwater continent that just popped up and people just kind of made their way here? Is that what you're telling me?
Basically, yes.
I'm not up on my geography and history and all that good stuff, so you're going to have to inform me of what's going on.
Yeah, they literally came over from Asia during the Ice Age, where Russia and Alaska touched.
I remember that. I remember people like migrating, but there had to be something here. It wasn't just a barren wasteland of nothing.
It was animals.
Maybe we evolved from animals. Like deer and shit.
You're close. You're close.
It's more
You're
of a
getting there.
primate.
I'm just kidding.
Think more bipedal.
Just so you know, I'm just kidding.
Honey badgers.
Honey badgers. Oh man, maybe. Remember that NFL player that was called the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu? You don't watch the NFL.
I don't.
God,
He does.
No, I do every so often. It's just I don't remember players like.
Well, I only remember him
Oh, well.
because his nickname was the Honey Badger, and they just went hard with that Honey Badger stuff. He played for the Chiefs.
Oh, that's why I don't care.
Who's your team?
You know what my team is? It's the Eagles.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Fuck the Chiefs.
Yeah. I'm a Patriots fan. For those out there, I can see the hate comments coming in, but I've been a Patriots fan since.
Our 4 listeners.
Aren't you? You're a Patriots fan too.
Yep. Well, I'm from Boston. What do you expect?
You guys are going through a dark time now.
That's fine. I mean, I was a fan
It's-
when it sucked.
When it
so-
sucked, and then you're a fan when they're good. Now they suck again.
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
gotta weather this out.
Well, the only thing is we had a really good
10-year
long
run. Yeah.
time of it being
10-year
good.
run.
Longer than it should have been.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the longest runs.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If everyone wasn't so money hungry in the NFL, there would be a lot more champions. The teams that actually win it are the ones that don't spend the money, don't pay people ridiculous amounts of money. The singular guy.
Because they can afford better players.
Yeah, you just get the better talent. Like Brady did his. I'll take a pay cut.
Didn't he take a pay? Yeah, he took a pay cut so they could bring other players on.
Yeah, he would keep players. He would be like, oh, I'll take less money to keep this guy on. I'll take less money to keep this guy on. Can we bring this guy on? I'll take
We'll
less.
take Randy Moss and never win anything.
But that's the biggest BS. They had Randy Moss and they won everything but the Super Bowl. And then they lost to the Giants.
Yes, they did.
God, they're kryptonite. I've never seen a team that just
God, that was-
lost the helmet catch. That was such BS. I was so mad about that. Whatever, fucking.
Clearly, the
Giants.
9-7 Giants were the best team.
Clearly, there's some fucking Eli Manning bullshit.
Yeah.
Eli. It was Eli Manning, right?
Big 4-headed dummy.
Yes.
No, it was.
No, it was Eli. He was.
Yeah,
that
it was
quarterback.
Eli. Yeah, Peyton
Manning,
was in.
Peyton's brother.
Yeah, Peyton was
Denver.
Denver, yeah.
I feel like Eli got a bad rap as being a quarterback. I remember people just hating on him so hard, but he was just a good game manager in my opinion. He didn't
He
make
just
the
looked
greatest
goofy.
plays. He did look goofy,
He looked goofy.
no doubt. He looked
He
goofy,
still looks goofy.
but
They both do. His brother's got a huge forehead, 5 head.
They all have huge foreheads. That's the family trait.
Oh God.
I love you, Eli. I love you, Peyton.
No, I don't love them. I mean, their
They're never
their
gonna listen to
commentary
this.
is hilarious.
If they do, it'd be funny as hell.
Could you imagine if they said randomly, just like, "Oh, let's try out this crappy podcast"?
Their lawyers listening.
They're you know what?
We're gonna see a bunch of comments.
That's how this works, though.
Right.
Like, there's literally, I watch a bunch of YouTube because I have a lot of content creators I watch, and then every now and then someone will get like copyright struck or something, and they're like, "Oh, blah blah blah's team of lawyers sent me this email, cease and desist. We're gonna take all the money from your video," and I'm like, man, these companies have little teams that just try to get money from people.
Yeah.
So we're gonna need that disclaimer at the end of this, because I have no money to give. That's Paul.
No. So the Mandela effect.
Oh, we're way past that. Remember, we're bad at planning stuff out. So we'll just fly by the seat of our cuffs, and then whatever comes up comes up. I think that's probably the best way to go. We tried
Yeah.
it. We gave it the good old try.
We tried.
We have a whole second conversation going that everybody's gonna hear.
What's our second conversation?
Oh,
That.
yeah.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah, your guys as kids.
Yeah.
Killing each other.
yeah, so we have our
You get two
my
shows
kids
for
here,
one.
and then Joe's kids obviously are here this weekend. So, they're loud as fuck, and
They're
think
all the way downstairs. That's the funny part.
yeah, you need some soundproofing, Joe.
Kevin has them. He's supposed to bring them.
You know what? If we had a carpet on the floor, probably
rug.
I
absorb
had
all
a
the-
carpet in here, and you told me to take it out.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I did.
Yes.
I don't remember that. Didn't happen.
You were like, why is that in here? You got to take that out.
I don't remember that. Why did I say
When we
that?
brought this table in.
Why would I care about a carpet?
Because you're Robbie.
That is slightly valid, but not. They absorb sound. Where's the carpet at?
It's my closet now.
What, do you want to set it up now?
Nah, it'll be here for next episode. Well, next episode, will you have your kittens?
No.
Oh, that would be fine.
You should make them set it up after the show.
I could do that. We just need to get like a sound blanket to put over the door.
Like a moving blanket?
Or maybe that'll be a part of the lure and charm. Every couple episodes, it'll just be kids running around. All right. What else we got? What is going on in you guys' life? Screw this thing. I don't care anymore. We're just gonna have fun
You
with
don't
this.
care.
You know what? It's fun, but it's just fun talking with you guys actually more than
Yeah, see?
trying to figure shit out. I don't know.
Keep to a schedule. You've never kept to a schedule in your life.
It's nice to have
Ever.
like some stuff to talk about, but I don't know. Like the whole movies that scared you as a kid. It's like I honestly thought that was a pretty interesting topic.
So what was yours?
What was mine?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know when this movie came out, but I know I was young as fuck. So my dad, love him. Great dad. He's probably the best dad I could have. He took me to see Boys in the Hood. Now, Boys in the Hood, I think that came out in like the 80s. So I would have been like
90s.
90s, was
like
it?
91, 92.
91. So I saw the release date. So that would have made me what, like
10, 9 or 10.
9 or 10? It came out in 91.
See?
So I would have been
You'd have been 8 or 9.
8 years old. So he took me on opening day to see Boys in the Hood. And if anyone's ever seen that movie, people die left and right. You just get shot, blood everywhere. It is a horrific. It's a very good movie. Like I've watched it later on in life.
It's a very good movie.
But when I was 8 years old, to see people just like I hadn't experienced death like that before. There have been some family members that die. Oh, okay, I
Not
get that.
violently.
Yeah, but not people getting run up on and capped in the head and stuff and just getting shot. And I'm like, I had nightmares for days about that. And this was on summer break. So I was with my dad for the summer in Memphis. And I remember going back to my mom for school, and she's like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "My dad took me to see Boys in the Hood." I'm scared of the dark. Everyone dies. Why is everyone dying? And she like ripped into my dad. It was pretty funny.
I
But
take it you never watched any scary movies as a kid where a lot of people died.
dude, I grew up. Okay, so my childhood was until I was like 7 or 8. I grew up on a farm in Mississippi, like 40 miles away from the nearest person. So there was no, like, we had a TV. It got whatever came over the air, which was like ABC and PBS. So I had 2 channels growing up, and they were in not black and white, but really not color. It was some in between.
Monotone.
Kind of like that beige and white.
Yeah, it was some weird color, and I just remember like just being able to watch Saturday morning cartoons was the greatest thing ever, and yeah, so that's how I grew up. But yeah, so Boys in the Hood was my scary movie, and actually Johnny Five.
How did that scare you? That
Short
movie's
Circuit?
fun. Yeah. How did that scare you?
Well, that was another thing that I didn't remember. I grew up on a farm in the middle of nowhere,
And then technology scared you.
So yeah,
He thought it was aliens.
pretty much like.
Those
I mean-
really exist? Oh my god.
I was like, how does this make any sense as a little kid? This thing has no blood, no anything, just a talking, breathing, like killing. It could kill people robot with a thought thinking on its own. No. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. I'm a little kid, so you know. What was yours? What was yours, Kevin?
It wasn't so much a scary movie. It was Lord of the Flies. The movie was. I mean, it's like. It's been so long since I've seen it, but a bunch of kids like stranded on an island. They turn like feral, and when they the book is way more messed up.
Peter
The
Pan,
book's so bad.
No, it's way worse.
The Lost Boys.
But they turn on each other. There's like I remember like what it was like. The fat kid was killed with that rock or whatever.
Oh, they smashed his head open.
They smashed his head open. Yeah, that was dude. It's brutal.
Why do I feel like I need to watch this movie? I think I've seen parts of it. I just never saw the
Watch it
full
with
thing.
your kid.
Dude, my kid watched Chucky when he was.
That's more funny than scary.
No.
Same thing with Freddy. Those movies made me laugh.
He watched it when he was like 6 or 7. He watched Chucky, and he had this Chucky phobia for like 2 years or something. I don't even know how he watched it. Well, I do know how he watched it. I didn't have,
You didn't
parental
have
block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great when there was no such thing as parental block.
Yeah. Amazon Fire Stick didn't have. I forgot to turn it on. I didn't forget.
See,
I just didn't.
See, me and Joe were young enough or old enough to remember when I remember my parents first got cable. Mom was out at work. Dad was home watching me. Supposed to be watching me. Fell asleep. And I remember scrolling through the channels. And it was, cable back then was only 20 channels.
Did you find Skinamax?
Oh, I found the Playboy channel. That was.
Oh yes.
It wasn't scrambled or nothing.
Oh, that's
It
right.
came in, for some reason, it came in crystal clear, and I was like, "Yes!" I was 6 years old.
Was it those old school black boxes with like the 2 buttons?
Yeah,
It had
it
3
was-
buttons. It had power and channel up, channel down.
The box was huge and had the big red letters for the channel, like right there.
Oh
it was,
my god, I remember that.
And I was so distracted with titties, I didn't even hear my mom walk in. She caught me, and then laid into my dad for not paying attention.
I had the scrambler, so you could like scramble the channels and get the channels for free.
Ah.
So I would watch HBO at like midnight, and they'd have like those dirty movies on in HBO.
Just gratuitous titties. It was great. What a
everywhere.
great time.
Those-
Now
HBO
now
doesn't
movies
even
just
show
do
that anymore.
gratuitous dong shots.
what?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Whoa, that was a weird segue. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they don't show gratuitous tits no more in movies. It's the dong shot now.
What dong shot?
You ever see like Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
I was gonna say that was the first thing that
Yeah.
popped in my head when you said
See that in the theaters? That's a 7-foot dick. That thing is.
Why don't I remember? I've seen it. I don't
You've
remember.
seen it. It's in like the
very
very beginning.
beginning
He
when he walks
drops
out of
his
the shower.
towel. He drops his towel and his dick is just hanging there. And then he turns around to pick up the towel and you see his asshole.
after he hugged her.
Yeah,
Is that
after-
rated R?
Yeah, it
Yes.
is.
Is it rated NC-17? Whatever happened to that rating?
They got rid of it.
That's gone.
I think it's like people are scared of that rating now because it won't get distribution.
I remember the first movie that was NC-17 that I remember. Wasn't it Varsity Blues and what was
Well,
that
they
other?
usually change. If it gets an NC-17, they usually edit stuff out to.
Well, yeah, nowadays, but back in the day, it was kind of like what I don't remember if it was Varsity Blues. I just remember there being a movie where we all went to see it, and one of my buddy's moms, like literally, there's a whole school. This lady had let every single kid in. I know this is a weird story. I'm trying to like remember it as I'm thinking about it. So we all went to the theater, and one of my friend's mom was literally coming out and telling them those kids are with me. So we all got into the movie. So there was probably like 50 of us. She'd have to come out every now and then and be like, "Hey, yeah, those kids are with me. Come on in."
What was the movie about?
Oh, it was Varsity Blues.
No.
Never seen
Yeah.
it.
Never seen it?
You've
That's
never
not
seen
bad.
Varsity Blues?
No. Doesn't look interesting.
I feel like it was rated NC-17.
That was the one with John Voight and the guy who played Dawson in Dawson's Creek, right?
Oh shit, you're the Dawson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jane and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah.
I like how I type in rating and it doesn't actually give me like
The
rating.
MPAA.
The what's it called?
MPAA.
NPAA.
MPAA.
What's that mean?
Motion Picture Association something.
Oh, it was rated R. Never mind.
Yeah, because it had nudity in it.
What were some NC-17 movies?
They probably didn't make that many of them. They don't even make any good comedy movies anymore because people are afraid to.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Wikipedia is the greatest thing ever. Yeah, I don't know any of these movies.
Start rattling them off. Let's hear them.
Okay. 100 Tears, Arabian Nights, Bad Education, Bad Lieutenant, Bank Robber. Is there anything newer? The Dreamers, that's newer.
Are you in like the 70s?
No. There's
I've never heard any of those movies.
yeah. That's why I was like, Intent to Kill. I remember that one.
I remember
that's
that one.
That's NC-17. Yeah, most of these movies are I've never heard of or seen. Showgirls. I remember that one being
Yeah.
NC-17. I
It's
think that was
classic.
How was that a 17 and not rated R?
Dude, there is fucking. You see fucking.
Everything in
Well,
that movie.
whatever. Yeah, you see, Saved by the Bell chicks, beaver.
Elizabeth Hurley or whatever her name is or whatever.
When she kicks that guy in the face, you see her lips jiggle a little
Oh, yeah.
bit. Oh, it's great. It's beautiful.
Here's two titles that'll tie me up, tie me up, tie me down.
I've seen it. It sucks.
Have you really?
Yes, I have.
What the
It's on
fuck?
HBO Max.
What, bro? What?
It's not. I don't know why it's NC-17 because you barely see any titties in it. You see more titties in Police Academy than you do that movie.
Oh, fun fact.
Which Police Academy?
First one.
Fun fact: NC-17 rating was introduced in 1989. No, that doesn't make any sense. Originally rated as X and re-released. Okay, yeah. So
Well,
yeah,
that makes sense because like PG-13 showed nudity in like the 80s.
Yeah, back then a PG rating would get you a fucking like a butt cheek. That was what a PG would get you.
and some hair,
Like some bush.
some bush.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, here's two more. Here's two more movie names. Just to throw them out there. Two girls and a guy. 1997 and Whore.
no.
1990.
What was it?
Horror.
No, never seen that one.
I don't know. I just thought it was funny. Then Young Adam. I don't know. That was an interesting. How did we even get in that?
Mm.
NC-17.
A lot of them now they just go unrated.
Oh, movies that scared
Scared
us
us.
as a kid.
Yeah.
What was yours, Joe?
Well, it didn't technically scare me. It was just disturbing.
That
I was
counts as
watching Watership Down as a kid. It starts off, it's an animated movie, so it starts off with fluffy bunny rabbits. So when you're 5 years old, you think it's you think it's a movie about bunnies.
like Peter Rabbit.
Yeah, kind of like Peter Rabbit.
Peter
But
Rabbit
they
was the
go
shit.
violent and start murdering each other, like violently, and like eating each other.
Isn't that what rabbits do? I don't know.
No, not really.
Oh, rabbits fuck.
I mean, but it was gory. Like it was like one where he was peeling the skin off another rabbit, and you're seeing his organs pour out. This is a cartoon. So I was 5 years old. Wasn't expecting it.
That seems fucked up.
Yeah, a little disturbing.
Did your mom take you to see that movie, or did you just like
It was on TV.
stumble
It was
on
on
it?
HBO.
Why are you watching HBO at 5?
Why not? That's why I used to watch the movie Critters on there all the time when I was 5. That movie, that was one of my favorite movies as a kid.
What fucking childhood did you have? Critters
A
was
good
not.
one.
You did not like the movie Critters?
I liked it, but it wasn't something I'd be watching when I was 5. I would have been 2. Wait, when that movie came out?
85? Yeah.
Oh, it came out in 85? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have been 2 years old, bro.
Yeah, I used to watch that movie all the time. I love when he bites off E.T.'s head because he's trying to talk to him.
No, I don't.
That was a violent movie. And it was still funny as shit. I used to love that movie.
Huh? That do you, man.
Like the Boogeyman. Did you ever see the original Boogeyman from the 80s?
I have not.
Have you, Kevin?
I don't think so.
That movie will make you laugh. Even when I was like 6 years old, that movie made me laugh.
All right,
I don't remember it.
I'm gonna have to do some research on the Boogeyman from the 80s.
Yeah.
Was it like just a dude in a costume? Like, what was it? Animated?
No, it was a movie, but it was not animated. It took place in a haunted house where the boogeyman was in. Basically, yeah, I was the guy in a costume.
Bro, have you ever heard of Silent?
I did.
No, that's in the thing. I'm not editing it out.
All right.
Yeah, so Joe's a dick and doesn't put his phone on silent. Just throwing it out there. I have to shame you.
Terrible.
Never do it again.
Terrible etiquette.
There, it's
Joe.
on silent.
Never, wait, did you say terrible what?
Etiquette.
Terrible etiquette.
Horrible.
Vibration only.
Call like your phone.
Wow, we've gone way off today. I like it. It's good. What are we at? Oh, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. There was like 10 minutes of shit beforehand.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get comments from our one listener how bad we did not stay on topic again. Basically.
I don't know. I think we're doing pretty good at flushing things out.
Yeah.
I feel like, so I think we went over this in the first episode about how we're just doing this as friends. This is for me, this is also an instrument to help me speak better. And I'm really bad at continuing the conversation. Does that make sense? I mean, I don't know
You
if I've
get
done it to you
distracted.
guys. I don't get distracted.
Yeah, you do.
It's not so much distracted as I speak and think, but the thought doesn't come out of my mouth the entire way. So I'll say something and then I will finish the thought in my head. And someone will be like, "Oh, so what's up with this?" "Oh, I told you what I'm talking about."
He does do that all the time.
He does, and then you're like, "No, you never did." And you're like, "No, I swear to God, I did." And then it makes you look like an asshole.
Yeah, it's
like as the listener,
It's the Mandela effect.
it makes me feel like an asshole. Because I'm like, "No, dude, don't sit here and tell me that you told me because you didn't say shit."
Yeah, so this is helping me flush out my conversation skills.
I also feel
Also-
like you're using this as like therapy too.
What therapy? I have nothing to therapize. Therapy? Therapize?
I don't think that's a word.
The lupa? Oh man, I could use a chalupa right now.
No, it definitely does help with the like conversation, like speaking. Because I had the same problem because I'm in a truck by myself all day. I don't get to talk to anybody.
I know.
So
That's crazy. I spent 15 years in a truck. You spent X many years in a truck. You spent X many years. You don't talk to anybody. You
Yeah,
just
no.
listen to podcasts and videos. And back in the day, it was just music before anything was cool.
yeah. So being able to hold a conversation with somebody gets really challenging when you don't speak to people that much.
I know.
Considering I'm home with just 2 kids all day.
And they suck at talking.
They do. They're horrible.
They
They
suck at talking.
Try to unload your day on them, and they're just looking at you like, "What?" Huh?
And you can only listen to so many Minecraft stories on top of that.
Oh god.
That's when you tell me to shut up. Be like, "No, it's my turn. You're gonna listen to my shit now." So anyway, the boss was a real fucking dickhead.
I know.
Maybe I don't think this is therapy, but that's a good observation, Joe. Observe that therapeutic goodness. Oh, okay. So Lord of the Flies and bunny rabbits eating each other.
down.
Watership Down. Why does this sound like it should be like a boat movie?
I don't know. I don't know why it's named that.
Or a flying
I don't-
boat movie.
There's no boat in the well, there is on the shore, but it's like abandoned ship, and the rabbits live around it. It's a stupid movie.
Fair. Okay. Well, yours is weird. Ours makes sense. Yours, I don't know. I probably have to watch it. I'll put it on my list.
I don't think you could watch it.
Why?
I just don't think you could.
Is that a challenge?
No, it's
Does it not exist?
no, it exists. It's very hard to follow. It's stupid.
What? I mean, 90% of the stuff I watch, I can follow along. I'm 99. I'm really good at knowing what the hell's going on. I think so, anyway. So, Watership Down movie. I mean, it looks like a cute rapid movie.
Yeah, pull up some of the images though. Put it on image and look at the image and half of that.
So, I've said this a million times that I'm going to try to insert images into the 45. Okay. Remember that number.
Okay,
What number did I say?
45.
All right, awesome.
What's he gonna do with that number?
He's not gonna remember.
Oh, so
So you want to remember where to put it in?
yeah. So so remember how in the first episode I said I want no part of editing. So I kind of did a little bit of editing. I've kind of bit the bullet because to mix the sound and the video is you gotta do something. But inserting the images, I'm too lazy to listen back through the episode.
So we should be writing this down where you want to put in the images.
Yeah, it really should be like a
it's-
list of
write the timestamps down.
timestamps so I could be like, oh, flash, 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 and send me images. But I mean, I'm not. Maybe one day. Now I know why everybody has editors who no one edits their own shit.
They sit behind the scenes and add the stuff in why it happens.
I mean, you could. I was supposed to make an overlay so we could kind of do that, do like an image over, and they could see my screen. I mean, I can. It's not hard. I'm just, like I said, lazy.
Yeah. I would agree.
Wow, I thought you guys were my friends.
No, I would 100% agree.
We are, and that's what allows us to be honest with you.
Joe, this rabbit's eating its ass.
I told you, it's a fucked up movie.
And this one's foaming at the mouth. Like, what the fuck is this, bro?
I told you, as a 5-year-old kid, that will fuck you up.
All right, so I gotta show images of this rabbit eating its ass and this rabbit foaming at the mouth.
Yeah. As a 5-year-old kid, it starts off with fluffy bunny rabbits, and then it goes to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you watch some fucked up shit, bud. All right, what else what else is new with you guys? Let's do some personal stuff. What else we got going on? Anything fun, exciting?
Tell us about your quest to clean up your garage.
Yeah,
We
how'd
were
that
talking
go?
about this earlier. How'd that go?
Did you give up 10 minutes in? Realize all hope was lost?
No,
cleaning it?
I really couldn't give up. So
And you're just gonna bring more shit in. You're gonna be like, I have the perfect piece of shit for that empty spot right there.
yeah, no, yeah,
It's so true. I'm
no.
afraid to go into Robbie's garage. Robbie's like, "Oh, the drink fridge is in there." I'm like, "I'm not going in your garage, dude. I'll probably die
Is
in
that the
there."
fridge that you hoodwinked me into going and picking up that one day?
Yeah,
He calls me up one day. He's like, "What are you doing?" And whenever Robbie calls you and asks, "What are you doing?" you have to be very careful how you answer that question because he won't accept nothing as what you're doing. When I say I'm doing nothing, Robbie, that's the activity. Nothing is not a void to be filled with something else. Nothing is the activity, but he won't take that for an answer. He's like, I need you to help me move a fridge. Oh, okay. I figured move it from his kitchen to his garage. No, he's like, get in the truck. We're leaving. We're getting in your work truck that we're not supposed to drive around town.
it was back in the day when you could do stuff like that.
No, we couldn't.
Well, yeah.
And then I'm like, why are we taking this truck? I'm like holding my hat down. Like, I don't want nobody to see us driving in this thing. And you're like, no, this is my office, man. You got to have your office. I was like, you're not even on call.
I was on call that week though.
No, you weren't.
I think I was.
It was one of the other supervisors.
Oh, well,
Because I wasn't.
I had taken it from her for the day, so
We always got to take our truck home.
I was on
Very
call.
true.
I don't think so.
I don't
Anyway,
remember. It was.
we drive to somewhere, and he's like, all right, well, I got this fridge and those weights and that bench. So he like added more shit. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it's the fridge. So so this fridge that Kevin helped me load up 10 years ago. It was about 10 years, huh?
It was, yeah,
2014.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was about 10, maybe even longer, 11 years. So we got this fridge from this little old lady that was moving, and she's like, "I've had this fridge since day one. You want the? Oh no, we actually went there for the weights, but then she said, I have a fridge," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll take the fridge too. We needed one. Fridge was free." So I was like, "Okay, cool." Called him, loaded it up, took the fridge home. It's been working great for I don't know, however long.
You got your money's worth, I'll say that.
It was free.
It was free. Well, you bought the weights. The
I did
fridge
buy the
came
weights.
with it.
It's been working great for all this time. It finally died. It finally just kicked the bucket. So my garage is a mess. So I had to like move the razor, move everything, get the fridge out. I actually went to a place and bought another fridge because I didn't want to go new. So I spent like $200 on like a used fridge from this random place on like Charleston.
Is that the Nellis?
No,
What's that place?
no,
This
this
is
is
the Nellis auctions or whatever it is.
no. This is like it's like something appliances, dude. It's literally you walk in the store. It's just a line of used, like 4 rows of used appliances, and like a little desk in the back where their office. I mean, you clearly tell this is just weekday only.
So stuff they picked up in like the trash at someone's house and rebuilt are now selling.
Yes, pretty much. But the stuff they sell comes with a warranty. So I was like, well, if I'm gonna spend money, and they give a warranty, whatever. So I get this thing home. I've cleaned out my garage at this point because I'm like, I'm doing the work. I might as well clean it out, which took like all day. Plug it in. I'm like, all right, I'll give it a couple hours. I come back like 4 hours later, it's blowing hot air. I'm like, okay. Freaking look on YouTube. Oh, press the light button 3 times. Did you know you could press the light button 3 times? It'll reset the motherboard.
No.
And a lot of Whirlpool and GE fridges.
Oh, you got one of those type of fridges.
Yeah, it's just a regular old top bottom fridge. It's nothing crazy. I'm gonna show an image right now.
No, he's
51.
not.
51. I'll remember. 45 and 51. We're already on a good good thing. So it clearly is not working. It's just blowing hot air. So I sent them a message. I'm like, hey, I bought this fridge yesterday and it's not working. And they're like, cool, we'll be there Monday with a new fridge or we'll fix the one you have. And I'm like, well, I guess it was kind of worth buying it from this place. If I bought it from some Joe Schmo on Facebook Marketplace and it didn't work, I'd be throwing this fridge out to the side of the curb waiting for someone to come pick it up. And that's the other thing. Republic Services says they don't take fridges. So I don't know where my fridge went, but I threw it on the... I was going to take it and try to like get it somewhere. But I was like, you know what? I'll take my chances and see if someone just drives by and picks it up. Because there's this... I wonder if this like a nationwide thing. I'm sure it is. But people are probably... Well... Okay, so we have people that drive around on bulk pickup day in their pickup in their trailer, and they will pick up your stuff that you have on the side of the curb. I'm guessing this happens all over the nation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not.
I know it's not exclusive to here, but like other places, they have pretty good distance between. It may not be as fruitful. Here, you can go in one neighborhood and see like 50 houses in like 10 minutes. Get what I'm saying? Like it's like, oh, let me drive to this neighborhood, get like a trailer full of stuff, and be gone.
Yeah.
Hey, you've never seen those guys in a busted down fucking 72 Toyota.
Oh, yeah.
Just carrying way too much weight.
You give them
frame is sagging
you
to the
give 'em
ground.
Doing 25 miles an hour.
You're
on
giving
the
them
freeway.
credit because usually it's a Nissan because Toyotas are expensive.
Yeah.
No, see there, it's an old S10 from the 80s.
Yeah, it's some old busted ass broke down truck.
Yeah.
Some guy who looks like he's taken one too many hits to the head is behind the wheel.
Okay.
They just go around neighborhoods
He's
picking
got,
shit up.
he's got a trailer that's packed to the roof.
Okay, so yeah.
I see him
It's
at
driving
Western Elite all the
25
time.
miles an hour
All right,
on the
well,
freeway.
The fridge was gone. Moral of the story: the fridge was gone in the morning, which saved me time and effort of getting rid of the fridge. But yeah, cleaning my garage was a pain in the butt. I threw away a bunch of stuff, had a bunch of boxes. I still have the right side to do where all the quads are and stuff. Anyone want a quad?
No.
Anyone want a quad?
I still have to clean up my garage. That's going to be an endeavor.
Your garage doesn't have anything in it.
It does.
No, it's very not like mine. Mine was packed to the gills with crap.
Yeah, yours look like a hoarder's house.
You know, it's not even that there's a lot of stuff. It's just that like
There's a lot of stuff.
it's like
And it wasn't organized on top of it.
it wasn't
was just scattered
organized
everywhere.
Like once I organized that one side, it was like looking like super clean. I'm like, oh, that's no, get rid
The
of all
way
this
a
crap.
garage should look.
Yeah, this is Vegas. People really don't use their garages for what they're used for. Not a lot of
no,
people.
people use them as like living
I
rooms
do.
here.
I park both my cars in the garage.
That's
I
bad.
park-
Them
one.
shits ain't sitting out in the driveway.
Everything sits in a driveway.
No.
No, your driveway's tiny. I don't even know how you fit a vehicle in that driveway. You're not parking your truck in that driveway, that's for sure.
No, my truck fits in there. My driveway is exactly 20 feet long. Well, it's 21 feet long. My truck's 20 feet long. So with
You
the
don't-
trailer hitch on, I'm good.
You don't have a sidewalk on your side either, though.
I don't, but when I step out of my truck, once I back it in, there's the walkway going right up to it. So I blocked the walkway with my truck, but whatever. But it was a good adventure, Joe. It was a great adventure cleaning my garage.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that in the
does
summertime.
anyone
It's too
want
hot.
anyone want a wine rack? Holds wine bottles and has like the little glass holder thing.
No.
Really, it's really nice. It came from Pottery Barn, like who knows how long ago. This is like $500. I think it was like $600 new.
No.
Send me a picture of it. Let me see it after.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's really nice. It's brown. It matches. I just don't. And an entryway table. Anyone need an entryway table? It's brown. It's nice.
No.
You guys are useless.
No. Stop trying to give us the shit from your house to put in our house.
Oh, it's not shit though. It's actually really. I used that wine rack until we had the built-in put in.
Oh, those are the ones that were over by where
Yeah,
the tree usually is?
Yeah, it's the built-in one. No, it's the, you remember the big wooden one that has the
Oh, okay. I remember
the glass
that one.
slots, and then it has a shelf, and then it has
Yeah, I remember that one now. Yeah.
what, 24 bottles maybe? Yeah, I think it's 8 by 4, so 30 whatever.
32.
Yeah. So yeah.
Send me a picture. I want to see where it will fit.
Just throw wherever. Just throw wine on it. You're actually I don't know if that'll work for you because your dog probably knocked over. Oh, that would suck. Okay. Where we at with this?
What do you mean where we at?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about what's going on in other lives.
Oh.
I had to have my tree cut. That was
Did you actually
exciting.
have it cut?
Yeah.
Oh, did the neighbors complain?
Oh, yeah.
Were they mad at you or were they mad at the HOA?
They were pissed at me at first until I explained to them it was the HOA that wanted me to cut it. Because it was shading their entire driveway. So now their cars just sit in the sun and don't get shade anymore because it's that willow tree.
Why didn't you have them complain to the HOA about it and say, we are okay with this tree. We want the tree to stay.
HOA still
Because the
gonna tell you to
HOA
cut-
doesn't
yeah,
care.
They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, so the HOA, they sent me the letter, like, you got 15 days to cut down this tree.
Did you cut it all the way down? I didn't even
No.
pay attention because Kevin was in my parking spot, so I was pissed.
I didn't see a
You
sign.
called it. You called it.
I was like, this son of a bitch.
I
Should have
didn't
been
see
here
a
on
sign
time.
on it, Yeah.
On time. I was here early, and I still lost my spot.
Yeah.
He's a dick, Kevin.
Sorry. Nothing I can do for
Now
you,
you're
bro.
going to have the nice, cool vehicle when you get in it. Dick.
No, it's still gonna be hot.
Yeah, it's still going to be hot.
It's a lot cooler parking there because last time your truck blocked off, like shaded my car. So it was nice and
Oh,
cool.
the work
when I got-
truck? Yeah. That's bigger than the Jeep.
Yeah. Oh, well. What were we talking about?
The willow tree out front.
Oh, yeah. So are your neighbors, like, are they going to complain to the HOA
Well,
about
it's
it?
too late now. We need to put the branch back.
Yeah, but they can send a letter saying you guys are fucking a-holes. I
They
mean,
could, but it's not going to make a difference.
they really should. Like,
You know
just
what you
get
do, Joe? You know the HOA, they were riding by, they saw that tree, right?
Oh, yeah, they sent a picture of it.
So do you have a spot to hang a flag out front?
Yes. Yeah, why?
Get a flag that says defund the HOA. I guarantee you that'll cause a problem.
I don't want to fine there, Kevin.
Huh?
I don't want to get fined.
They can't find you for free speech.
Well, true.
I'll get you a flag, don't worry. I'll even hang it up for you in the dead of night.
You need a sign that says "Make homeowner associations great again."
No, they suck.
Well,
They've always sucked.
Yeah, they've always sucked.
They've always sucked.
I don't know. I've only ever been in one, and they were shitty at the beginning, and then
You're in one now, aren't you? So that's the only one, huh?
no, when we were renting, we were in one, but they really didn't care. So I don't really count that one. They didn't really bother you about anything. But this one, when we first moved in, they were slightly hardcore, like no garbage cans, no anything, and I think they've kind of just given up hope.
Well, it's probably because the president's changed. That's all I'm hoping is that our new president goes somewhere else.
Well, I will say this. One day, I was outside, and I saw someone driving by in their little, like, Toyota Corolla or whatever it was, and they were like, and I may have just given them, like, the side eye. Like, and then I saw the picture come in showing my, like, my branches covering my number sign, my house number sign. I was like, that little bitch. I know what she looks like now. So
Don't you just want to get on one of those boards?
they couldn't have me on a board. I would burn that place down.
Oh, man. I would enforce those rules so hard.
Oh, you'd be one of those.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the power would go straight to my head.
You'd be a Carl, huh?
Oh, God. It would be awesome.
Wait, is it Carl?
No, it's a Kevin.
No.
What?
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's a Kevin and it's a Karen and a Kevin?
Yeah, it's a Kevin.
I thought it was a Carl.
No, it's a Kevin.
I've never heard
it as being a Kevin.
I've never heard that before.
I mean, it's never used all that much. Nobody does
Look it up.
Carl videos. Or
I don't even think it's Carl either. The only slander I know is a Chad. Getting anything?
Yeah. See, Kevin is the male version of a Karen.
But that still doesn't mean Jesus Christ, Joe.
what's it? Why does it say Karen versus Becky versus Stacy?
What's a Stacy?
Isn't that the fucking from Sir Mix-a-Lot video?
No, it's
Oh my God.
A Karen is a generic name that's common among middle-aged women. It was once one of the top. Oh, no, that's not what I want to hear. Popular associated with. This is a terrible article. Generalization of type person talks. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care.
Well, it's not nearly as popular because I've never heard it.
No, because there's not that many
No.
Yeah.
males out there that throw fits like women do.
No, they
There
don't.
is,
We
but-
bottle our emotions up.
Until it kills us at 51 years old.
Oh, God,
yeah.
Massive stroke.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been
Oh.
nice knowing you boys.
Damn it, Kevin. That means
Hey,
me and you
guess
both
what?
have under 10 years
Yeah,
left.
we're getting there. It's
Yep.
close.
All right, we're now converting this show to a men's talk group.
Well, it's therapy, so
Yeah, see? Exactly.
Oh, we should. This should be men's talk with Kevin.
I've pushed off my stroke to 52 now.
Oh, hell yeah. You better not stroke out. We all gonna live till like 60 something.
Ugh. Sounds terrible.
Well, I'll still look the same. You guys will look all decrepit, but I'll look
I
the
look
same.
that now.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, see?
Probably not going to make it to retirement age.
I better make it to retirement age. 58, baby.
58.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to wait till 65 to get your Social Security?
Fuck that, dude. Wait till
Whatever
65.
you paid into it?
He'll get the pension from where he is at.
Yeah, but I'll take a hit. But I don't care because why would I want to wait till I'm 65 and be all like decrepit and not be able to do anything? Like,
Well,
at least if I'm 58, I'll still be pretty physically like able to do stuff.
I'm trying to retire at 55.
yeah, but you won't want to.
No, I will. I want to do stuff now. I mean, I do stuff now, but I want to do more stuff then.
Do it because you're younger.
Yeah, I guess I could.
This is the best time to do all your traveling.
4
The age,
tens.
the age you're at now.
I got all the vacation in the world. How
Well,
much
do it.
vacation do you have? How much vacation do you have?
Some.
Some,
Yeah.
like time wise. You just throw a time out.
Like vacation, I got like 240 some hours.
Oh, how about banked?
104.
So 300 hours, 300-ish hours.
And then 300 is sick.
Oh, yeah. Sick when I count sick, can't use that.
You can.
Mm.
It's just they're, if they decided to enforce the rules, you'd have to bring a doctor's note in and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's if they care. They don't care. That's the thing. And that's what pisses me off.
They care. They care enough.
They
care.
don't give a fuck.
They
Because
care.
they just let anybody go.
People care. People care. People always care.
I care. Nobody else does.
You care about everything, though. You're a rule follower.
Yeah, exactly. It's the way it should be.
You're the only one, though.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I haven't been there in a while. Do you still have the? You still have the stars.
Oh, yeah. Still have them.
That's fine.
Still do them. Still keep them up.
All right. Inside joke.
It still upsets him, too, and I don't care.
It's gonna stay an inside joke. For now.
Well, you got to treat people like that like children because they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
See? Shitty employees, they should be treated like children because they're acting like children.
Fair enough.
Isn't that like half your department? Actually, more than half your department?
It's like 90%.
So everybody besides you.
There's a few hardworking people, but for the most part, they're all fucking lazy in one way or another.
Gee, I wonder what you say about me.
Huh?
What?
You know exactly what I'd say about you. I've caught you sleeping at work multiple times.
I was gonna say, was he caught sleeping in a park somewhere?
I think Leland has a picture of you sleeping.
Well, what else am I gonna do on my lunch? My allotted lunch
Yeah, but
hour.
8 a.m. is not a lunch.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
It's breakfast time.
You barely walk through the door a half hour before that, and then all of a sudden,
I think I have multiple shots of him
okay.
sleeping in his old office.
I think if you were to ask him, he still has pictures of everybody but me sleeping because I'd never slept at work.
I have pictures of a bunch of people sleeping, but this is a job from many years ago. So
I'm sure if you ask him, he's got the pictures.
I have his picture of me.
I ran into him the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
What's he talking about?
Nothing. He just drove by.
Oh,
Was doing something.
he didn't give you the finger.
No, he stopped. Talked.
That's cool.
Weren't you guys supposed to ask him if he wanted to be on the show?
I was going to
As a
ask him
guest.
then, but I wasn't sure.
I don't care who's on the show. Hey, so we're gonna have a guest maybe one day.
Eventually.
You
Probably.
said that the last episode, and I think the second episode.
No, I
you
didn't
said
say it the second episode, but last episode, I think I did say it. We'll actually kind of back it up this time, maybe. If not, you just get us three again.
We'll have a guest as soon as we keep on schedule with our topics.
No, no, I don't think we're that type of show.
No.
I mean, we can try.
I think I told you that in the beginning too. I'm like, nah, just free flow it. And you're just like, nah, man, we got to have all these bullet points.
Well, it's not. I just wanted to make sure
it's,
we
it's
had
okay
something.
to be like, hey, look, I want to talk about this on the show. Be like, okay, good, that's great. Let's talk about it. But to have like
A list and
rundown?
a schedule.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
No, it doesn't.
we
work.
tried.
No, we tried. It's fine.
We gave it the old college
We
effort.
don't have. We don't.
but I
have
never
it.
went to college, so there you go.
We don't have the attention span to stay
I
on
went to
topic.
college. I didn't finish though because I'm a bum.
Exactly.
You think you're better than me?
No, I'm not better than anybody. I'm just trying to survive. Oh. Off topic. When you order from, let's say, a McDonald's or whatever fast food, and you order like extra. So, okay, so I have this thing. Everywhere I go, I order extra pickles. That's what I want on my burger. I want extra pickles. Fucking McDonald's, no matter what the fuck it is, Burger King, I don't care where it is. Well, the only place that doesn't screw it up is probably In-N-Out. In-N-Out will always, I say extra pickles, there is a minimum of 4 pickles on there, which isn't where I need to be. Like, I need to have 2 layers of pickles. So if you put 1 layer of pickles, that's usually 4 pickles. I want 3 layers of pickles, so which is 12 pickles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, McDonald's, you say extra pickles. They give you 3 pickles. Because I think their standard
Is one.
No, it's 2. So you're getting 50% more pickles. How does that make any fucking sense? So when I go to like any other restaurant, I'm at this point in my life where I order my food, I get up to the window, and I say, give me a side of pickles. And they look at me like I'm goddamn crazy. And then they give me my side of pickles, and I proceed to put them pickles on my burger. And I enjoy my burger. But why can't you get the right amount of pickles? Why isn't there like a menu where it's like, how many pickles do you want? 10.
They do have those. Have you ever seen in the back of the kitchen? They actually have charts of how you assemble things. There's a step-by-step process. That's why when you ask for something with no, like if you say no mayo, they'll fuck it up because they go in a process.
Well, yeah, I get that.
So when there's a request for extra this, it'll say if the customer requests extra, this is the extra. Now, you'll get people who don't give a fuck, and they're like, I don't care about my job. I'll do whatever.
Well, it's just 99% of them. I don't know why they're getting raises. No, I'm kidding. Food service is cool, but, you know what?
But
I don't want to piss people off.
There's literally charts. They have, and not even like words, it's pictures.
I've seen that. It's like
fucking pictures. It starts with the bottom bun, and then here's the fucking burger patty.
I've seen that, but like at a point, you got to say, if someone's asking for extra something, does that look like extra? Like,
Yes,
them it does.
technically it is, yes.
technically, it's 50% more.
Yes. So
But
it's more.
Is it really?
Yes.
No.
By definition, yes. It doesn't meet your definition.
My
but
meets
it
the
meets
corporate's.
It meets corporate's definition.
Well,
That's what they follow.
Here's the problem now. I mean, and this is only for me. I would have been happy, let's say, every time it's always 3, maybe a 4 pickles on that McDonald's burger or wherever I go. So now I'm asking for a side of pickles where they give me probably 15 to 20 pickles, and I only take like 6 or 7 out of there. So I'm throwing away the rest of the pickles when they could have just piled them on the burger and all would have been well.
Sounds like you should open a franchise.
Or you should tell
And
them
you
you
can-
exactly want
And you can
8 pickles
Yeah.
on your burger.
No, he's gonna be that guy now.
I can't do it in the app.
Oh, so you doing an app?
I do it in the app. I mean, I guess I could go in, but if I go in, I'm gonna be like, here's what I do. When I go in, like if let's say the app has a section to put special request, I write like for example, Capriati subs. So I'll be like, it'll say, pickles and sweet pepper. I'll put extra sweet peppers, and then I put I put extra pickles. I write, hey, make sure can I have extra pickles? I write it out, and then I say, I need some sweet peppers. I don't think you understand. I need a lot of sweet peppers. grab a fistful of sweet peppers, and put them on my sandwich. Thank you. Have a great day. I write that out. And you know what I found out? When it prints out on their stupid little thing, it cuts off a certain amount of words.
Yeah.
So I had to shorten it to shitload of sweet peppers. Yeah, that was funny because I was like looking at one of their things and I'm like, oh, they can't even see what I wrote. Oh, this is too long. Oh, I don't know why they have it where you can write that many words. But it was just something. It was annoying me.
But you still get extra. It may be 1, maybe 50% more, but that's still extra. Mind you, that's
Again,
pickles they
not
give
your
away for
standard.
free. That's costing them money.
Well, now it's costing them more money because I'm asking for a literal side of them.
Yeah. Why can't you just be happy?
Well, they make that money back as soon as people say that they don't want pickles on their burger or they don't want ketchup. They get that back because they don't take the price down.
Yeah, they don't. They should charge you extra.
They should, but they don't. I don't eat much McDonald's, but when I do, I always get a large drink. Not because I need it, but because no matter what drink you get, it costs the same.
Yeah. No shit. And the large have gotten smaller over the years.
Well, they got rid of the supersize
I know.
because of that
Bullshit.
that movie or documentary.
Yeah. that
Super
guy's
Size Me.
dead.
Yeah, may God rest his soul. He opened our eyes to the fatness of America.
I stopped eating there for like 2 weeks, and then I was like, nah.
I think everybody did. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, I can't eat this anymore. Super size. Oh my God!" And then they got rid of it.
Then I was like, nah, it's too delicious. I got to go back.
It was. That should be an episode in itself. Food that went away. I missed their like chicken wraps, the McChicken wrap, whatever it was called.
They don't have it. I haven't had McDonald's in like 2
Nah,
years.
it's pretty plain there now. They don't really have anything
Yeah,
special.
they don't. They cut away a lot of the frills and stuff like that. Like they've streamlined the burgers. I mean, they had
I
like
don't even know if you get a salad anymore.
no, I don't think so.
They
I don't know. I've
they
never
used to
got
have
a
really
salad.
good salads, and then they had the really good wraps, and they had they have some pretty good
My
burgers.
my complaint is, you remember? Did you ever get the apple pies from there?
I don't get the apple
Back
pie
in the
anymore.
day,
I
I
get
used
the
to, yeah.
Back
Why?
in, well, yeah, you used to burn your mouth, like because that shit came out like lava.
yeah,
I got one a few weeks ago. I think it was cold.
yeah,
It was gross. Yeah, I had to heat it up.
I was gonna say that had to have been disgusting.
yeah. That happens
it
from
was.
time to time.
It wasn't like as a kid you just burn your mouth on that shit
Yeah,
because that applesauce was boiling.
yeah, that's true. I don't really get those anymore. I get the strawberry cream ones. Those are fucking good.
Yeah. I don't mind strawberries. It's the cream. It just kind of dilutes the fruit flavor. Like
Yeah, you don't
peaches
seem
and
like a cream type of guy,
No.
Kevin.
I know you love yours.
Always. Fucking A. Yeah, let that soak in for a second. All right. I don't even know what the original question was. I was just kind of venting about that, really.
Yeah, you started off as a question, then it just kind of.
Went to me being pissed off about me not getting extra pickles.
And you're that guy. They talk about you now. You know that. You're like, oh shit, it's the pickle guy again.
Oh, I got my kid. Okay, what was this? Like the day I was cleaning the garage. So my kid comes in. I'm like cleaning. It's like 8:00 at night. I went to Home Depot to pick up a deep freezer because the fridge didn't work. So I was like, shit, I really need to put this food that we've had in these coolers into a freezer. So I went and bought a freezer, threw it in the corner of the garage. He comes up, hey, so what's for dinner? I'm like, fool, I've been in here all day. I'm not worried about dinner. You didn't say anything earlier. It's like 8:30 at night. So I go to McDonald's, do my order. Oh, this is another thing. They always tell me to pull to the fucking side. I get you got to make some goddamn...
What did you order?
Nothing crazy. Just like...
Because there are certain foods they have to make at that time. They don't
Yeah,
have.
make
They don't
fresh.
have.
He
They
said
don't have
that,
it on
like,
hand.
the quarter pounder, they're like, oh, we got to make your quarter pounder.
That's
Yeah.
one of the things they have to make fresh every time. So you have to wait. So that's why they make you pull aside. Don't order the quarter pounder.
Fucking bastards. Okay, well, so we ordered quarter pounder. I pulled to the side, and so before I pulled to the side, I talked to the lady. She's like, hey, can you pull? I'm like, I can, but I'm gonna need you to give me a side of pickles. She looks at me like I'm freaking crazy, and I'm like, I just need a side of pickles, thanks. She's like, okay, I'll make sure it's in there.
Dude, why don't you just buy a jar? If you're taking it home, why don't you just have a jar of pickles at your house?
No, I need the McDonald's pickles. I got another thing after this. So the guy comes out with my food, hands it to me. I'm like, hold on. Look in the bag. So he hands me a bag stuffed to the brim with food, and then a second bag with one large fry in it. I'm like, you couldn't just divide this shit up. So I kind of like do a quick glance, and every time they give me extra pickles, they put it on top because it's pickles. You know, I gotta put it on. I'm like, hey man, I don't have my extra pickles. He's like, they're in there. I'm like, they're not in here. Oh well, you need to check. I'm like, man, them pickles are not in here. They're always on top. I need you to go get me extra pickles. He huffed and puffed. Took like 5 minutes to get my pickles. Came back out, and I said thanks. But little motherfucker. I should write a complaint.
There you go.
Well, no, you know what?
That'll make
I've
things
written
better.
probably like 4 complaints to this McDonald's though.
And nothing's changed with those 4 complaints. So the 5th one's the charm, right?
Well, one was my wife's chicken sandwich was undercooked.
Legit complaint.
Yeah, and I remember I called the guy. They called me back and they're like, "Are you sure it just wasn't our sandwiches are super juicy?" I'm like, "Bro, this was pink and soft and cold in the middle. It was not cooked." He's like, "Oh, okay. Well, okay. Well, you come in and get a free burger." I never came in. They say they put you on a list, but I'm like, whatever.
Was it grilled chicken or was it like the breaded chicken?
It was grilled chicken. So, and I know it's from Frozen.
I was
So
gonna say you can't mess up the other one because they're in a deep fryer and it's timed. There's no way to mess that up.
maybe they threw too many in, and that one was in. I don't know, but that particular one was she bit into it, and the first bite was fine, and then when she got to the middle, it was looked at. I'm like, yo, looks raw. She's like, yeah, it's definitely raw. I can't eat it. So I'm not a big complainer, but certain times you got to know you're fucking
If you work at McDonald's, like all the things are timed. It has, like he said, step-by-step instructions, even how to use the grill. So I don't know how you mess that up.
I don't know. I don't do food service. The most close thing I ever went to food service for work was working in a grocery store. And that's it.
But you realize you're one of those guys.
Well, guys, a Carl,
Yeah.
Kevin. I'm a Kevin. Should we switch names?
Where's my pickles? Where's my...
Hey, I don't ask for much in this life, but on my burger.
Except for all the pickles.
Hey, you know what? In-N-Out gets it. Them
No,
motherfucking
good.
burgers.
Give them your business then.
I do give them my business, but their lines are too long sometimes. Just gotta wait,
Those lines are ridiculous.
they're so long.
Yeah, and it's for what? Mediocre food?
The fries suck ass. I don't know what's up with them fries. They're the worst fries I've ever had in my life. But their burgers,
The burgers are pretty good.
Burgers are good.
I'd rather have Tommy Burger. But there's only 3 of them in the valley.
I'm about to say Tommy. I've had Tommy burgers once. They were okay. It's kind of like Fat Freddy's, kind of. It kind of weren't they like the Fat Freddy's type of burgers?
Kind of. Checkers is pretty good too, but there's only 2 of those.
Yeah, I'm about to say they closed them almost all of them down.
Yeah, there's one in Boulder and there's one over on your side of town, actually, I think.
No, that one's closed. It's now
it was a Rallies and they closed it.
yeah. Rallies, Checkers, same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
They sell the one on the corner of like Boulder Highway
Yeah,
across
that-
from like Stripper Alley.
Yeah, on
Or not
Tropicana.
Stripper Alley,
It's like Boulder and Trop.
Well,
Yeah, Boulder and Trop.
yeah, that one
That
will
one's
be there
still there.
forever because it probably makes bank. You got it.
Hookers got to eat.
Hookers got to eat. This is a family-friendly show.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I can't click that recommend to kids link.
You can, but then it's not going to work.
I know we'll get like struck. They'll be like, no, whoosh, too many F-bombs. We'll never
Well,
get
even
mocked.
if you want people to put comments, you can't click that button because they can't comment.
What are you talking about? They can comment on my stuff.
Now, if you have that click for kids thing, they can't.
What do you mean for kids?
If you say this is for kids, it's not allowed to have comments.
What?
Yeah.
Huh.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'll have to look. I'm pretty sure you can comment on our videos.
Yeah, I think, you can. Just nobody has.
I'm not expecting much, but good therapy session. Damn, this is a long episode.
Yeah, it is.
We're way
What
over.
are we at now?
1 hour and 10 minutes.
That's not way over. I was thinking like an hour and a half.
Well, I guess we really don't have a time limit. We can just do whatever, and just it is what it is.
Mm.
Yeah, once we run out of topics, you can just stop.
So we'll be here till we die.
Yeah.
We could literally just pull shit out of our ass.
Probably. We just gotta get Kevin on a rant. That will take up like a good 2-hour rant.
Yeah.
We haven't got a good Kevin rant yet.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a segment, Kevin's rant, but that's gone nowhere.
Yeah.
No, we're getting Robbie's rants though.
This is the first time it's been brought up in like 4 episodes.
This is why we had that we had something to follow, but we just suck at it. So here we
Yeah,
are.
you got to let it happen organically.
Well, I feel like I've been the one ranting lately.
That's what I said. We had the Robbie rant.
Oh,
which
yeah.
makes more sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Why does that make sense?
2 hours. Robbie rant.
Oh, were you saying I ran a lot? Fucking dick. All right, well, that's all I got for today. You guys
Yeah.
got anything?
No. We learned that you like extra pickles. Learn something new every day.
I know what somebody's getting for Christmas.
We should also get them pickles.
That white elephant's gonna be loaded with pickles.
No. You don't have to get me pickles now. So I'm on this new kick now where I'm pickling shit. So I made the carrots, onions, and whatever. I threw it and did the whole thing, and I
you
pickled
showed us
it.
the pictures.
Oh, that's right. I sent the pictures to the group chat. Yo, those were so good, so delicious. I should have brought some for you guys. I will pickle some more and give you some. I think I'm on to something with this recipe. Fucking phenomenal. You look like you don't even believe me.
No, I believe you. You act like you just discovered pickling, though.
I did it once when I was like years ago. I'm talking like forever ago. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is new to me. But I'll bring some in. It should be delicious. Ramsey likes them. I like them. That's all that
Good.
matters.
I said good.
No. Okay. Well, I'm Robbie.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Joe.
Thanks for listening. Check us out on our socials. Like, subscribe, and whatever the hell everyone else says in this world.
Are you actually gonna give them the social media this time?
Yeah. It'll appear somewhere on something like everyone else makes it do. I don't
Just put it in the comments below in that little comment box at the bottom so they can click the link.
Yeah, in the description.
Yeah. Do that.
He asked me to do so much work.
It's not that hard.
Copy, paste, copy,
Yeah,
paste.
you
copy,
type
paste.
it all. You type it all out in your notes on your phone, and then when you
You
just
don't even have to do that. You just make it once, and then you
Well-
can copy from every video and just.
yeah,
Yeah.
but or you have it in your notes, and you
All right,
point
fine.
over to that.
Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Kevin, Robbie, have a good one.